What do you remember from your battles with David Price, and how does it feel to have him on your team now?
It's great to have him in my team. You know, David is the kind of pitcher that have great stuff. He's very young, very talented. He got good command, and that's what baseball is all about. You know, when you have good command as a pitcher, I think uh, um, the rest of everything he just come through it just because of that. You know, he's a guy that well locate his pitches, and when you're facing a guy that well locate his pitches, you know, it's give a hard time hitting.
When you're playing your last game at Yankee Stadium, how do you want the crowd to react? Do you want an ovation? Do you think you'll get one? Or do you want to be booed like you've been booed the last 15, 20 years or so?
You know what? Believe it or not, uh, I have a lot of respect for Yankee fans because they have shown me a lot of respect through the year. I think Yankee fans, I don't blame them. You know, they have history about winning, about you know putting together a winning ball club. And but at the same time, you know, I have a lot of Yankee fans that come to me and tell me straight up in my face, "Hey, I'm a Yankee fans, but I respect you." You know, I take a lot of pride on that.
David, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien, gracias.
Why did you decide to announce your decision to retire on the Players Tribune, Derek Jeter's site?
It doesn't matter if you are a Yankee fan, Red Sox fan. It doesn't matter what team you follow up with. DJ was the kind of guy that you definitely want to sit down and watch him play, and even you would love to get to know a little bit about the guy because he was that classic. So I heard about the Player Tribune when it first came out. Uh, DJ was interested on myself being part of it, and here I am. I think the Player Tribune is the one uh, website that we had the opportunity as an athlete to express ourselves without the media.
My question for you is what was your favorite part about growing up in the Dominican Republic?
Well, the one thing that I love the most about my country is the beach. I love being around the water. Like, there's nothing more relaxing than just being around the water. Now, I'm gonna tell you something that you're not gonna believe it. I don't know how to swim.
What?
Yeah, I was on the glass of water.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at you, but like, I'm sorry. Like, I did not expect that from
Hey,
you.
you know what? With a life jacket, yes. Without it, I'm in danger. But I grew up around the water. I was just scared of being in it. My mom always tried to get me. But you see my kids, they all look like little fish. They can swim, all of them.
How involved do you see yourself with baseball after retirement?
Um, Probably not right away, but at some point I know I'm gonna be part of it because um, I love baseball. This is what I know. I like um, teaching people about what I know. The Red Sox organization knows that. The commissioner, he knows that. Actually, I have a long conversation with the commissioner the other day, and he gave me his blessing, and he definitely asked me about being around too. So, but I think everything comes with the type of personality that you have, you know, and I guess my one have clicked with everything, the way people always expect. So, um, I know at some point it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna try to be ready for when it happens. So yeah, you're gonna get to see me at some point.
Thanks, Brian. You know how, Brian, you can tell Brian's a real fan is because he's clearly at work right now, but he's like taking some time away from the job because he wants to ask David a question. So,
Bye, Brian. Before you bust yourself.
20 years from now, what do you see yourself doing? You announced your retirement, your impending retirement on the Tribune, but let's say you and I link up back here for the 28th annual David Ortiz Golf Classic. Where do you see yourself?
Well, first of all, the one thing I'm gonna ask God that 20 years from now I look like Barry Larkin. Please.
Barry Larkin, by the way, right over there, and could sign a
Please,
mid-season pickup
please,
contract.
God, 20 years from now, make me look like Barry Larkins. And then I'm not gonna ask you for nothing else.